air signs. It's Amanda Beach with Cosmic Beach Consulting, and here's your Cosmic Surf Report for the last week of August 2016. Let's pull some cards, ride some waves. So we're opening up the week and we're saying goodbye to Leo season. We will have the sun entering Virgo. And for you, this might mean coming down to earth or being taken to task a little bit. Some of you might have spent your summer being a little indulgent. Rather that means you've been putting on weight, drinking, more often than you would, attending a lot of parties, spontaneous activities, not really sticking to a schedule. General like summer fun and or escapist behavior, however that worked out for you. So this might be the week where you're kind of like, okay, I need to kind of figure out what I'm doing here. This also is going to be a time, like the next 4 weeks, that we're going to be revisiting some projects. So if you have some like creative projects, especially that have to do with natural made items or things in the home or things that make things more efficient, things that improve systems or things that improve everybody's like daily life, but can still be like pretty and functional. Those things might start to kind of rule you as well, because for Mercury is very happy in Virgo, and for Gemini, you always kind of have to be busy with your hands, and this might kind of add to that connectivity, like that need. And in the middle of the week, that could make some anxious twins out there for sure, because the middle of the week we have this like Mars Saturn situation, and there's going to be an urge to move forward and like, but a wait, like there's no way, like you feel like the feeling as though you're being held back. So I think the key to that is, instead of like feeding to either one of those energies, is really to focus on being present and being where where you're at, and keeping track of your center, especially on Wednesday. Like Wednesday is like your mantra should be to find yourself in the middle. And you might have some real things to deal with this week too. There might be some things that you've put off. There might be some communications that weren't necessarily clear that are going to kind of like turn up right before we hit this retrograde. Especially, when it comes to communications about anything to do with like legal proceedings, like custody, wills, documents, real estate, lease signings. And it could also talk to you about your family and those schedules and delegation. And, maybe some people have been withholding their help or helping too much. So, you might be dealing with a structural change into a system. So if you've had a lot of support all summer, maybe let's say like, watching your pet or your kid, or kind of making up for you, like a friend at work that covers if you're late, or, however that manifests in your life, they might kind of like call it quits this week. And then in the same time, if you've felt like everything's been really chaotic because you don't have another support structure, you don't have help, this might be the week where you really can find that help and connect with people that are willing to like give you that support. A huge warning for everyone is to turn down the self-critical voice in your head. So if you don't feel like you're getting things done on the schedule you suddenly feel like you should be on, don't take that super personally. That's a cosmic thing this week. So, I think a lot of self-forgiveness is important. I think it's important to remember that real growth does take time, it's just like plants. It's like, you have like a beautiful, like I have a fig tree and it's taking forever, but they're amazing. They're incredible figs. It's just, there was a really sad, like there's like 2 times that they fruit. And so the first time was like, okay, most of it went to the birds, and the second time they're all really low and beautiful. But it's, an everyday thing. I'm looking at them right now in my window, and it's like, I really have to wait for that. So if you're really waiting for some growth and development, 1 more week isn't going to kill you. In fact, you might have some new ideas as to how you want to focus your mental activity in the next 4 weeks to help you get past like this hill or this hump, or like, some more momentum going for your ideas. It's definitely a great time to look at like revisiting, like if you're going to be writing, or if you've wanted to commit some time to your community by volunteering, maybe like, with like your local humane society. This is going to be a time you're going to start revisiting some of those goals as well. But if you're not getting the million things done that you expect yourself to get done in a day, be easy on yourself. And I feel like that's the biggest lesson for this week, is like, just be easy on yourself and be patient, and make sure that you're honoring your ideas, and just really prepare yourself to revisit some things, because I think that there's going to be so much progress coming from that too. So I'm Amanda Beach. You can reach me for a consultation at cosmicbeachconsulting.com. You can follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/cosmicbeachconsulting, and I will see you guys next week.